Steve. Only the second defeat of the season here at Farsley today. Frustrating one as well, I imagine, for you.
Yeah, very much so. We've just had a chat in the dressing room, but where the lads have walked off thinking they were probably going to get the old Steve Cunningham sort of rant and rave, we've just played, well, that's only our second loss in our last 14 competitive matches, when you take the 3 included at the end of last season as well, just before the finish. So for us to only taste our second defeat in that amount of games, I think it's a credit to the boys. So we're going to use it as a bit of a knockback. We've done so well, you know, to win 6 games on the spin. I don't think the club have done that at this step of football. So we've got to look back on the effort that they've done, and then look at today just as a bad day at the office all day round, including the officials. They've not cost us the 2 goals, but maybe one of them from a bounce ball. But it just spoilt the game. But the 2 goals that they've scored are not the officials' fault. And I will say that we've got bullied by 2 centre forwards today. That you can tell the difference when Spencer and Hansen play together. They've not had them for the last 4 or 5 games, and that's why you can tell the difference in the team. It gives them a massive lift. You take them 2 out, and then you're sort of thinking, where's the goal threat? We just couldn't deal with it, and they bullied us.
I was going to say that I would describe that as a Farsley Celtic performance, and you know, without going on about the officials too much, you need strong officials when you're playing against that style of football.
Yeah, they were weak. I mean, even their sideline were laughing at some of the decisions they were making. And he knows it. And I think he was under pressure because he was being assessed today. And I just felt like everything that we did was a yellow card. And they've got away with actual, you know, loads. And there wasn't one real bad tackle in the game neither. But then some play acting. But you know what? I don't have anything about that, because they're winning the game. It's the first win that they're going to have in, 5 games. And I know how that feels like. So you do play game management, and they've had to do that. And you know what? Fair play to them. But we got suckered into that. Yeah. But as a repeat, none of that was sort of. It doesn't affect the 2 goals that we conceded. That's what I'm more angry about. We got bullied.
Does it distract you though? Does it distract you when, for example, Harry Flowers picks up a yellow card for just trying to head a ball? Keeper initially goes down, then bounces back up.
Well, yeah, we was all worried about that. I've even said in a rush to my physio, run on, because he lay down, and the way he's then acted as if he was dead, everyone's run on because all their players were waving as if a panic, and then he jumps up laughing. Yeah, I think that's the only bad taste I would say about the game management. And you know, Spencer and Hansen, listen, they're pros at it. That's why they're good. They win free kicks, and that's what they play for, and they're good at it. But then you've just got to not get sucked into it, and I'm all right with that. The keeper thing was embarrassing, and I was quite quiet on the touchline about it. But we've lost our centre half got a yellow card for that. If he has another yellow card in that, he misses potentially a massive game next week against Chesterfield in the FA Cup. Yeah,
it was a frustrating one, and maybe let's not dwell on it too long. But we have got a challenge next week, and maybe a different type of challenge like the one that we had today will stand us in good stead.
Yeah, I mean, I went to Wrexham midweek to watch them, and what a great atmosphere that was. And on that atmosphere, I've just got to say, I was dead surprised today, because we've not played well today. You know, I want to make that very, very clear. We haven't played well at all. That's not the officials' fault. That's not the play acting or the game management from Farsley. We got beat by the better team. They played that kind of game better than we did. We knew that were coming, but our fans were fantastic all the way through, and I've not seen so many at an away game. And I want to say a big thank you, because when they came over as well, the appreciation we got from the fans was fantastic. They've not turned on us for the first bad defeat that you see at a lot of other grounds. Our fans were fantastic today, so I do want to say a massive thank you. It's just a bad day at the office, but like you say, the positive is we've come into a lot of plaudits of late, and I'm not going to go mad and let this ruin my weekend. I'm going to just forget. But as soon as I walk into that bar, I have my first bottle of Budweiser, and there are other drinks available. Yeah, I'm gonna forget it, and then I'm going to go and spend time with my family this weekend, and we're going to prepare for the massive game next week that we can't all wait for.
I think that's the right thing to do, and again, let's finish on that high of the support that we got today. Absolutely fantastic.
It was amazing.
We'll see that next week as well.
Cheers. Thanks, mate.